Hi everyone, I'm Jose.
I'm Michaila, and today we are going to talk to you guys about 3 unconscious habits that are pushing away your divine masculine. And we are twin flames in Harmonious Union, and we're married, and I'm a master certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe.
And I'm a certified ascension coach with Twin Flame Universe.
And yeah, so we'll just get started.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing number 1 that you do to drive away your twin flame or your divine masculine is chasing them.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a very common twin flame phenomenon. You know, there's like commonly known as like the runner-chaser dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have been around this channel for a long time, or if you are a student of Jeff and Shalia, or if you're aware of their work, which is our teachers, you'll be aware that chasing is actually, or running and chasing is an illusion. There's no such thing. It's actually just you running away from yourself, you know, because your twin flame is your mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, chasing your twin flame pushes them away.
A lot.
Because you're going to them, trying to seek something in them, or you think your union comes from them, but they're not your source, and so they're naturally going to be kind of pushed away. And the natural response to someone to you like chasing your twin flame or trying to get something from within them is they put a boundary. And that's why you always see people getting blocked by their twin flame, being ghosted by their twin flames, just not having communication. It's because of this chasing.
Yeah.
And the opposite of chasing is to value yourself and to understand that you attract your twin flame based on your self-love and valuing yourself. And that is what's very magnetic. It's the opposite. It's like a magnet. You know, there's the attractive force and then the repulsive force. So not valuing yourself and chasing them is what actually pushes them away.
Mm-hmm.
And this doesn't mean that you stop thinking about them or you cut them out of your life. It just means that you realize you don't need your twin flame to live a happy and fulfilled life, and you instead start focusing on yourself. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And that's what magnetizes your twin flame without your control. You don't have to control it.
Mm-hmm. And it is also about realizing that your union doesn't come from them.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people try a lot, very hard, to make it happen with their twin flame, thinking that maybe if you are close enough to them, you are going to get into union, or if you try to make things happen or force it, or telling them your twin flames or all of this stuff is going to make it happen. But if you have tried, you may seem that they don't respond very well. And it is because of this, because you are trying to get something from them and they don't like that. This is maybe how you get a normal relationship. You insist, maybe if you insist enough, you get it.
You make yourself available, or you change yourself. You can basically throw out all of relationship rules that are based in the soulmate industry. Normal dating rules, pretty much all of them get thrown in the trash on this journey. And it really is about attraction. And I know a lot of people that just resist this one, and they just try to control, and it never works. It never gets you anywhere to try to control your twin flame or try to chase them down, or think that your union comes from them. From them accepting you is when your union happens, but that's not true. It's when you accept your true divine self and your relationship with God that your twin flame is magnetized to you. So it's the opposite of basically every relationship rule you've been taught, and so that's really important.
Yeah. So this led us to point number 2. And the point number 2 is not being your authentic self. And this is a mistake that is also very common.
That I made.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
Everyone goes through this.
Yeah, and it's when you try to put a facade in your life towards your twin flame. You are trying to look a certain way, to act a certain way, and
based on what you think is
likable, or what they would like, or for them to accept you. But that is also very repelling energy, because you are not honoring yourself. And if you are not yourself, your twin flame is not going to recognize you, because they recognize your authenticity. And the mistake is a lot of people think it's very difficult to connect with their twin flames, that they need to do something, I don't know, special, weird or special, but no, it's your person and you can be yourself. It's very simple.
Yeah, your twin flame doesn't recognize the you that's very controlled and photoshopped, basically. Like, you don't have to Photoshop yourself. It's not about how you look on the outside. It's not about your status, your social status, your financial status. It's not about any external thing at all. It's about you embodying your true, unique self and the way you were created by God. And that is how your twin flame recognizes you. They don't recognize a false self.
Nope.
And so, yeah, I see a lot of people trying to change themselves to be more worthy of love in order to be with their twin flames, but your twin flame, it just doesn't even give you the time of day because they don't see you that way. And so the way that you can start to heal this pattern is by going within yourself and healing, doing the mirror exercise and loving yourself where you don't feel worthy of love or where you don't feel like you're perfect or you don't feel good enough. You heal all of those things. You start to release these illusions and you start to see yourself more clearly. And when you start to see your true divine self, which is worthy of love and perfect and divine, then your twin flame is going to start seeing you because they're your mirror. And that's exactly what happened to us. One of the very first, the very core block that was preventing me from attracting my twin flame was worthiness. And I wasn't seeing myself in a very deep way as worthy of love. And so as I healed that block and I cleared the worthiness block, I was able to see my twin flame and he could see me, and we were actually able to be together because I cleared that illusion that I wasn't worthy of love. So if it feels bad, it's an illusion. If anywhere you don't feel good about yourself or you don't feel lovable or worthy, you heal those things and you just choose to be yourself. And that is the most authentic, attractive thing for your twin flame.
Yep.
So point number 3? Yeah, so point number 3 is blaming your twin flame. 3. Yes, and this is a really common one too. The most important thing to remember is that your twin flame is your mirror. They are literally a divine and perfect mirror of your own consciousness. And it can be so easy to want to see what they're doing to annoy you or upset you and blame them and call them the unawakened twin or the
reason you are not together is because of them.
Yeah, because they don't want to be with you, but actually they're mirroring you, and you want to literally take this literally. You don't need to take anything personally that they do. They're a mirror, and when you heal and change within yourself, your twin flame changes and reflects that back to you.
But only when you really change.
Inside. Not control it.
No, you don't control anything. You just mirror it. And this is also about recognizing that your twin flame is a spiritual path. If you don't take it, it's going to be very difficult to be with them. It's about a path of healing, and it is only when you embrace that path of healing that you can get close to them. Because imagine that you are not doing your inner work and you get close to them and all of the blocks start to come up. It's going to be miserable if you don't handle it. And that is why it is so important to, instead of blaming, that only get you stuck in your journey because you feel powerless. It's because of them, I can't do anything.
Yeah, then you give your power away and it's impossible to have union. Because you're just waiting on someone to change. That's not going to change because you are not changing. So that's the thing, your twin flame is your mirror. So blaming them just keeps you stuck where you're at. You have to take responsibility for what they're doing. And of course, if, we see this sometimes, like if your twin flame or someone you believe is your twin flame is not loving you or abusing you, you put up boundaries. You don't just you have to be intelligent about that. But you have to mirror everything. You do that with the mirror exercise and just understand, have compassion for yourself and your twin flame and know they are your divine mirror.
Good. Feels complete.
So we hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.